In this video, I will teach you why jealousy is bad. But before that, my name is Trevor. I'm here to help you grow and improve on your self-improvement journey. So the first point is that you should never do something simply because someone else is doing that. And the reason is because someone else can be doing something bad, but you might see it as a good thing and think, okay, well, that person's doing that thing, so now I need to go do that thing. That's the wrong mindset to have. You should never do something because someone else is doing it. You should be doing something because it's the right thing to do. And you might be asking, what is the right thing to do? Well, we have this amazing book called the Bible that you can read, and you can learn all the things that you're supposed to do in life. It is a guide to life. And I used to have this mindset that okay, well, the Bible, it was written a long time ago, so it doesn't really apply to today. However, that's wrong. It still applies to today and basically every single matter. You just have to take what it says, put it into your mind, think like God wants you to think, and then using the Bible to sort of back up your belief, you can then form your own beliefs. And I'm not saying change what the Bible is saying. I'm saying the Bible doesn't tell you, specific things like what door to get in your house. But I'm sure you can still find a way to base it off the Bible. And if you have a mindset where you think like the Bible wants you to think and you think like how God wants you to think, then a lot of decisions in life will just come to you instantly because you have this mindset, you have this world view that allows you to come up with decisions easily. Now, you need to develop this mindset where you see somebody, you see a rich person, and you're like, okay, well, this person's rich, this person's made money. I'm not saying that I want to be rich because he's rich. I see, okay, he's rich. That means it's possible to become rich. If someone else has done something, do not see that as, okay, he's done that thing, so now I need to go do that thing. No, see it as, okay, that person's become rich, he's became rich, so that means I can also do it. And I used to disagree with this, but because I've heard a lot online. Oh, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And while I think that's a great philosophy, it's a great mindset to have. To a degree, you're still going to have to compare yourself to others. Now, the absolute best person that you can compare yourself to is Jesus, because obviously he lived the perfect life. And so whenever you compare yourself against others, it's very easy to sit there and say, okay, well, they've done this wrong thing, so that means it's okay for me to do it, which isn't the right mindset to have. So compare yourself to others, not all the time. But where comparing yourself to others works is that if you see someone, like let's say that the richest person you've ever seen is only your father, and let's say he makes 5 grand a month. Well, you're gonna think, okay, well, 5 grand a month is a decent amount of money because my father's making that much money. And if you never compare yourself to the outside world, then you're never gonna realize that 5 grand a month really isn't that much. 10 grand a month really isn't that much. And you see these things and you're like, okay, well, success is actually 100 grand a month. Success for me is actually 200 grand a month. And when I say compare yourself to others, I don't mean go on social media and find someone to compare yourself to. I mean, just look around and see, okay, what are other people doing? And what's the right thing to do? Because if people are doing the wrong thing, well, then you're probably not going to want to compare yourself to them if they're always doing the wrong thing. But if you find like a Christian person, or preferably, like I said earlier, Jesus, okay, what did Jesus do? Compare yourself to him. Okay, how many times have I sinned versus how many times have Jesus sinned? Okay, well, Jesus did this thing, so I'm going to do that thing. Compare yourself to him. How good am I compared to Jesus? And then level up yourself. That's the absolute best way to level up in life, is to compare yourself to perfect people. And the only person in the world that's perfect, well, sadly, died 2,000 years ago. I guess not sadly, but died 2,000 years ago, is Jesus. So compare yourself to him. You can join my free community with the first link in my bio. Accept Jesus and do the hard work.